All right, we're back. Circling back. Podcast Wash Media Headquarters. It's your boy, Will DeFries. To my left, David Ruff.
Well, I did it. It's been about a year and a half, but I went to our little Nestle coffee machine. I popped in a little pod, filled that bish with water, and I made some in-office bing bong, and I'm enjoying it.
Did you use some of the half and half that I left in there the other day? Why not?
I don't do that stuff. I drink it black.
No, you don't. we know you, David, and that's not something that you do.
Black coffee.
I can't remember the last time I made a coffee in this office.
That machine really kind of stinks.
Yeah.
It's had a red ring on it for, I don't know, a year now. I tried to fix it, but I couldn't.
Did you ever get rid of that red ring you had?
I never had a red ring. The red light, I mean.
Red ring.
Didn't you say you were going to get the red light special?
It's not red rum, dude. What are you doing?
I know what he was doing. I was thinking about doing it.
Our Nespresso machine died on us. Like, just straight died. And we took a lot of measures to try to fix this thing, as it wasn't like a cheap piece of machinery. And I took so many measures to fix it that I finally just said, all right, I'm going back to a pot of coffee. That's just what's happening.
You doing pots now?
Yeah.
He was in his bag, though.
It's on that old school-ish.
Yeah.
He's in his bag?
Yeah.
Okay.
Trying to fix it.
Right. Well, he didn't. He wasn't able to.
Yeah,
Well, he
I
tried.
didn't fix it, David.
He tried, didn't he?
It did this
He had
cool
one foot in the bag.
It did this cool thing where you'd put one of the pods in,
Uh-huh.
and
Yeah.
you'd shut it,
Yeah.
and then instead of making the coffee and putting it into the cup, it would just leak through the bottom of the machine.
Oh,
Dude, remember
Shawty leaking.
the DeLonghi we had in the old office that just...
My
it
parents
just-
still use it.
Really?
Yeah.
Did they get...
Oh,
they
that was a donation?
Do they
Yeah.
get coffee all over the floor every time they make it?
They ordered a new pot, and it's like a great coffee machine. I don't know why.
Yeah.
I don't know why we didn't think of that.
Yeah, the coffee pot on the Lodge's coffee machine, if you poured it, it would just dribble down the side of the pot.
And not just a couple of drops. Like, it was a lot.
What was the extreme coffee we made one time in it?
Oh,
Black Death.
Black Rifle?
No, it wasn't Black Rifle.
Death Wish.
Death Wish coffee.
We were close.
Which is, they call it the strongest coffee in the world.
I don't believe it.
Yeah, it wasn't. I mean, it was fine,
It wasn't fine. It tasted like
but I didn't notice
Jeez.
it.
How many
It wasn't like a Celsius heat.
How many milligrams of caffeine do you need to overdose?
600,000.
600,000 would
I
be a
don't know.
lot.
Why don't you look it up, Randy? Quit texting.
yeah.
over
You have
there.
one job.
Who you
to look
texting?
shit up.
Which one is it?
Ooh, you got a
Fucking-
baddie on the line?
Fucking juggler over there.
Andy?
What am I talking about? How much
Caffeine overdose.
I'm sorry.
how much does it take for you to overdose on caffeine? Using the Texas speech because I don't want to.
This says it takes almost 40 cups of coffee to be lethal.
That's a lot.
The
That's a
lethal
lot.
amount of caffeine is
You can
180
overdose on
milligrams.
caffeine without it being lethal, though.
Oh, sure.
Yeah.
Check out my new song, y'all. Overdose on your love.
What? There's, you know how like when you Google something, it says people also ask. People also ask, is 5,000 milligrams of caffeine bad?
See, I think somebody had a conversion they were doing, and they got it wrong.
'Cause, like-
no one's looking that up
I can actually handle about 400 right now.
per day or
Yeah,
at one time.
per day. Well, but it's pretty much at one time. Like, it's back to back iced coffees. But I think Big Coffee's gassing up the numbers on my iced coffee at home. There's no way I'm getting 225 milligrams per.
We should test it.
Today I did pre-workout and then 2 cups of coffee. It's probably too much caffeine.
Tell us how you work out your pre. What do you do?
Well, I took it before I worked out. Well,
They're calling you Pre Larson.
no one was calling me that. I didn't even talk to anybody. I was doing my own thing.
They were calling you Priyanka
Is that
Chopra.
too much? Is that too much fiend?
I don't know.
Wait,
Are your ears numb right now?
No, I feel good.
Let me feel your ears.
Okay, come here.
No.
Okay, I think it takes about 40 cups to be of coffee to be lethal, which is about 4,000 milligrams.
Hey, thank you for that information.
how many girls is that?
Stop.
80.
Well, yeah, 80, yeah.
80
It's
girls,
two-
40
It's
cups.
a simple
Yeah.
conversion,
It's 2
David.
cups.
Well, I'm just
per, 2
seeing
girls
if you
per
guys are in
cup.
the arena this morning.
That would be one chaotic video,
It
wouldn't it?
doesn't seem like
I
you
know
are.
I've been telling y'all to watch the challenge this most recent season for season 50 because it's lit. I can I cannot believe how bad these people are at mental math. There are so many challenges where it like you have a lock that you have to unlock and it hinges on doing one simple math equation. I'm not even that good at math. I can look at it and solve it in under 30 seconds. And these people are like writing it in the dirt next to the challenge. Like I guess there's the factor of the rush that you have,
Sure.
people watching, being on television, stuff like that. But I'm still just like, how do you not lock in and just teach yourself PEMDAS one time? Just one time.
I don't understand those math equations that get so much attention on the TL that are like the PEMDAS? What is it?
Yeah, PEMDAS, dude.
PEMDAS.
But people get like 3 different answers, and they fight in the comments, and it's
Well,
like
yeah,
30,000
it's-
retweets.
Yeah, it's the multiverse theory.
Well, isn't-
infinite timelines.
I don't think that's it.
No, I
man.
think he'd be speaking
I think
facts.
people are just stupid.
Isn't like ChatGPT / those any AI program, isn't it like just ruining math homework for people because it can just do it all and show the work?
Ooh, I don't know.
The worst take I've ever heard was my math teacher, my senior year of high school, told me that she thinks I should become a math teacher. And I looked at her and I was like, that is insane. There's no way that I would want to do that.
Dylan's got the vibes of a dude who, like, junior year showed up to class like with his letter jacket on. It's on. He's got like an undershirt on under it. Puts his feet up on the desk, and everybody's like, teacher's like, "All right, guys, let's pass your homework forward." And he goes, "Sorry, miss, my dog ate my homework." And he looks around. Everybody's like, "Yeah, that's
Yeah.
really good stuff, Dylan.
Yeah.
No,
That's a good joke, boss."
Never had a letter jacket.
Then he lets out a fart.
Yeah, never did. They weren't cool at my school, man. Only like a few football players had it, and that was it.
I have my varsity letter, but I don't know what to do with it. Like, what am I supposed to do with this, John?
Bully people.
Yeah,
I might just sew it onto something, rock it right now.
you got just the letter.
Yeah. Yeah, with the pins on it. But like I wasn't gonna buy a varsity jacket for being on like third doubles on tennis team.
I basically did that for
Yeah.
golf. So
Yeah, you get the letter free.
Our jackets were really loud. They were blue and gold. It was too much.
See, we had sweatshirts that just said Harbor Soccer across them, like
Sick.
zip up hoodies that had the varsity style letters with like the fabric on them.
Zip up hoodies are swagless.
Those no. These were the most sought after item. Like if you were a girl dating a guy on the soccer team and you were wearing that sweatshirt around, it was like, oh shit.
Our schools were different, man.
Yeah, you went to school in Texas and I went to a small tiny ass school in northern Michigan.
We made fun of the soccer kids at my school. No,
Oh, we got
offense.
made fun of, but it was
Okay.
hard to make fun of us when like the football team just absolutely sucked.
oh, our soccer team, they were competitive, but those guys all pulled.
Really?
Oh yeah.
It's not like that anymore.
Soccer
Duncan,
players
though,
have
is it?
never
I
had
don't
an
know.
issue pulling, dude.
No, they pulled.
The
Bro.
soccer guys at my school were that was the geek squad.
I would say that like most soccer teams probably have a better chill to pull ratio than football teams. Because the chill ratio for a lot of football players isn't like high enough.
The football team at my school didn't get much respect because they won like 2 total games while I was there.
That's how it went for us. It got to the point where I felt
Baseball,
bad.
We were very good at baseball, so we were cool.
Dude, Siri, play Glory Days.
Shit.
So wait, you just didn't have a jacket, or did you just go jacket off?
I knew. Come on, man.
Dylan
So-
Shivery, ladies and
You're so
gentlemen.
predictable.
Dylan
David.
Shivery.
Look at you, you silly little
I
bitch.
love coffee in the morning, y'all.
Hey, happy to be here, man.
So what do you think happened?
With what?
Where do you think it went wrong? Or right?
What are we talking about? Is there anything in the news that you're referring to?
How about the elephant in the room?
Hold
I do
on.
love some coffee, y'all.
Are you talking about how I gave Will a blowjob this morning and he fucking hated it?
So
What?
I recently had the trees at
I'm
my
sorry?
place trimmed because a lot of branches were falling down.
Dude, I hate what you just
Yeah,
did.
I don't like what you just did. So this Saturday, a management company sent some tree trimmers to our place to make sure that, don't want my dog getting smoked by a branch. But no, I want to hang a swing for Christmas time. I hope my son's not listening right now.
In your bedroom?
No, in my yard from a branch. But I told Sally,
That's
we
right.
can't hang something from this tree without a professional crew coming out and like seeing what's going on here. So we got it trimmed, and it kicked up a lot of stuff.
Mm.
You know, allergies at an all-time high, but that's fine. I'm enduring. And all the stuff has since just sat on the ground. But Randy let me know that he had a blower that I could use.
A leaf blower.
And Randy walked into the studio this morning and just pointed it at me and started blowing it at me. And I was just like, this is gross. Like, can you not just do this at my desk?
It bothered me.
It was at a low setting. It was just a light little blowjob.
You guys
Stop. Randy, stop.
There's something about that. It's so
Randy,
of all the weird stuff.
Randy's muted for the next 5 minutes. You're in the penalty box, 5-minute major for blowing.
He tried it the first time, it didn't land, and he ran it back.
His microphone is down.
No
He
one's
really
doing
did double down.
that. God,
He doubled
it's
down.
not good.
Oh man. So what's up, dude?
Dude, we got a new air fryer.
Ninja, right?
Ninja, dude. Ninja. Big fan of this thing. The only downside is it doesn't fit as much food in it as our old air fryer. The surface area is simply not there. But I didn't realize how much of an upgrade it would be in life to get a new air fryer.
You've got me looking.
It fries the air, David.
It's crazy.
Never used one still.
I need to make a list of things that I need to buy next Prime Day.
Did you fry some nugs?
Last night, we actually did what I would describe as the closest thing you could have to salmon nuggets. Sally took some salmon and cut it up into smaller pieces. We put spices all over those and then put that on top of a bowl of white rice.
Cut my fish into pieces.
This is my salmon bowl.
That sounds fucking good.
Yeah, dude.
It sounds fun.
I'm
You
on
can
that.
do that or salt and pepper and microwave it.
It's true. I'm on that Kenny G diet, though.
Where did the Dylan get microwaves his salmon bit come from? I've never once. in
Dude,
my
here's the
life
thing.
done
Here's the thing, Dylan. There's a very, like, the New York, I'm a subscriber of the New York Times. You familiar with this publication?
I've heard of
it's
it.
failing, but
The failing
not
New York
because of me,
Times.
The
apparently.
polls were off.
And so I mainly like doing it because they have great recipes. And they've been really promoting lately a microwave salmon recipe.
Like a legitimate one?
Yes, and I'm like, oh,
Oh,
man, like
man.
what are we doing here? No wonder you're failing.
Can you tell me about your Kenny G diet?
Kenny G likes to have complete control over his body. He likes to be the master of his domain, David.
Okay.
And so he eats for breakfast white rice and salmon every day. He doesn't want to get sick or
Every day?
Yeah, he abides by the Japanese diet.
That's not appetizing for
I bet.
breakfast at all.
I
See,
bet
I
he's
could do it.
low-key got stinky toots.
But you're like an eggs guy. You know what I mean?
I'm
I'm
an
not.
eggs guy.
I don't like eggs for breakfast. I'd rather do breakfast for
Oh.
dinner and do eggs then.
I hammer eggs for breakfast.
See, I could easily do white rice for breakfast every day.
Yeah, I fuck with white rice
What?
too.
Dude, David's the white rice guy.
You could do white rice for breakfast every day.
I could too.
If it was easier to make,
Dude,
those microwave bags just like the rice doesn't taste good enough
no.
to eat every day.
I've tried that. It's not the same quality. No, dude, you get just chop up or cook up some eggs, mix it up in the rice. Almost like you're doing fried rice, but you're not. You're doing breakfast rice.
I'm out on that.
You ever do grits?
I enjoy grits, but I don't make grits.
I know what grits are, and I've eaten grits. What does it look like before they're cooked and manufactured down to what they are now? Like, I don't know where grits come from. Do they grow from trees? They come out of the ground?
It's corn based, right?
I don't know.
Corn based.
Corn nuts.
Is it corn based?
Isn't it?
I believe
Oh
it
yeah,
is.
from maize or hominy.
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 Totally know what hominy is. This is getting more and more clear to me.
Yeah, obviously.
And grits.
Yeah, it's I've actually never made grits.
I like grits. If I'm at a southern
with them.
if I'm at a southern restaurant and grits are on the menu, I'm like, I could holler at some grits right now.
You got to really dress them up with butter and seasoning, though, to make them good.
I don't know, man.
They're too little bland on their own.
You know, no self-respecting Southerner makes instant grits.
I also have seen My Cousin Vinny.
Do you know that?
Yeah,
Shrimp and grits. Now that's a thing.
that's good.
I fucks with that heavy.
Oh, I've done
They
shrimp
fucks-
and grits.
They fucks with it heavy.
I've done short
Boiled-
rib and grits.
Boiled shrimp.
Mm.
Yeah, that's good too. Let's just
You
talk
could say
about
I hit
food.
the gritty.
Eh,
Show us what that looks like.
we could say that.
Dude, you crushed that gritty at my bachelor party. People are still talking about that one.
I will never be able to say she's a runner, she's a track star without thinking of Dave just walking down Bourbon Street,
Dude,
double cupped up with a purple drink.
That's
was
my
hammered.
contact photo for you when you hit the gritty and you did this in the camera.
I got really scared I was going to damage the green.
When you do contact photos, do you do contact photos with like funny photos of people, or do you do like or do you try to make them look like they're like some people treat it like a LinkedIn photo almost?
It depends. I have like a handful of just custo ones.
Okay.
I don't like it when people just choose their own and it asks to update it. I don't. That's lame.
Tread lightly. Randy's back on the ice. His 5 minutes have expired.
Hello, I'm back. I love doing silly photos. Like Pixelated Brett is my contact.
That's
photo,
good.
I think
That's
a good one, Randy.
That's good. Can we hear from our friends over at Twillery real quick?
Yeah, sure.
Meet Twillery, the performance menswear brand that brings life-changing functionality to your wardrobe. Whether you're headed to the office or the airport, Twillery's line of suits, shirts, polos, and jeans will help keep you cool but won't wrinkle and have plenty of stretch to keep you comfy. To top it off, everything including the suits are machine washable, so no more trips to the dry cleaners. We got a little credit to spend with our friends over at Twillery, and as I have a cold weather golf trip coming up next week, I decided to cop 2 pairs of pants that are considered to be performance pants. The second I put these things on, I was like, well, this is a major upgrade over the other performance pants that I had from a company that has a store on South Congress that's very popular for a lot of athletic stuff.
I got to say, I am very bullish on your golf trip because I've seen these pants. I actually got a pair myself.
They're like really nice.
They're really comfortable. The fit is good, and I think you're going to perform quite well.
Yeah, they've got enough stretch for your boy to get some dynamic stretching in before the round. You always got to be stretching beforehand. No, I'm sold on these things. I got them in some blue and some hunter green.
Oh.
I don't know what I'm going to pair the hunter green with yet, but when my scripting comes out for the golf trip, it'll be Twillery heavy.
You're scripting?
My scripting.
Okay.
You heard him.
Look, Jason Day does it all the time.
Okay.
You know, they put out all the stuff for the tournaments.
I got a dope jacket from them.
Yeah, Dylan used all
I
our
know.
credit again.
We know, dude.
But the second time I came in way under budget, by the way.
Okay. Dylan did spread it out a little bit more today.
Spent like 150 of the whatever.
Classic red ring over here. As a special offer to our listeners, use code WASHED18 for $18 off your order or your first order of $139 more at Twillery.com. Again, WASHED18, you get $18 off your first order of $139 or more at Twillery.com. Twillery, tailored for performance. Hey, yesterday we did a little cold call.
Great episode.
We had 100% pickup rating. Unfortunately, we did have one person hang up on us as they thought we were a political call, which I understand.
We started playing music, so it makes sense.
He also didn't realize, I don't think he signed himself up to get cold called.
Yeah, someone played a humorous prank on him.
Yeah, he kind of handled it okay. But we talked to a tugboat captain, talked to a dude who just went absolutely off on clarified cocktails.
That was eye-opening.
It was. It totally changed my worldview of clarified cocktails.
To all our
Honestly,
Houston-
that was upsetting.
It pissed me off.
I'm
Yeah.
still pissed off.
To all the Houston backers out there, I know there's many. If you've ever been to Diversion,
Diversion.
or if you haven't been, don't go. I don't even know if it's open anymore, but it just seems like quite the scam.
It's
gonna
giving
s-
closed.
I'm going to storm Diversion. I'm going to bust into their doors and
What are you going to do when you get in there?
I'm going to steal the hostess podium. And I'm going to walk out with it.
That'll
Then
really.
what?
That'll really.
It'll show them.
Yeah.
You should put that next to your fire pit.
I'm going to go up to every table that has foam coming out of the top of their drink. I'm going to blow the foam in their fucking face.
Oh yeah. I recommend watching it too. We went on their Instagram. It was just ridiculous, stupid cocktails.
It's dumb.
It's like very Randy coded.
Down payment on a cocktail.
If Randy was bougie, this would be his place.
Yes.
Yeah, that's a good
True.
point.
Yeah. Did they have any blue cocktails on there?
Probably. I didn't see any. They had a peach tree. It was a chocolate tree in a bowl, and that's how you had your cocktail.
I'm not drinking a cocktail out of a bowl.
They had multiple cocktails out of bowls.
I saw my son drinking the milk from his cereal last night using a straw.
Fuck
And
you.
I immediately just got taken back to Diversion, where they literally have that.
They
I was
do,
just
they
like,
do.
what is going on?
You know, I can honestly say I've never had a cocktail out of a bowl.
No.
Like even,
Well,
in my
fish
most-
bowl. You never shared a fish bowl with the squad?
Oh yeah, I've been to Chili's.
Come on, dude.
Did I do a fishbowl one time at that place
Razzoos.
on the east side?
Yeah, was it just you and me, or is it
think-
you, me, Klein?
It's definitely you and me. It was cute.
Yeah,
right,
Dylan and I
damn it.
got a fishbowl cocktail. We split it
We
together.
shared it. It was very cute.
It's kind of like the adult version of a bucket of beers.
yeah.
All right, I stand corrected.
Whether you're bowling or booling, do it with your absolutes.
Are we still doing the ad read?
No,
Yeah.
I thought. Sorry.
Your inflection there was very admirable.
I was like, I don't know if they're gonna like this. This tangent might be a little much.
we did talk yesterday on Cold Call, which you can find at patreon.com/circlingbackpodcast, about Miller Lite's very advanced tactics for selling light beer. This opened our eyes up to some different things that they had tried, but it really opened our eyes up to a 1990s commercial where, honestly, the soundtrack was hitting, the vibes were off the charts. I understood why the commercial got made.
Yeah, it was. I knew Miller Lite had bangers, but this one was really good, and you can go check that out on the Patreon. But a guy, Blakey Locks, he is a listener. Yet another 6'5" and above or above backer who makes me look like a child in photos. We met him at the New York meetup. Shout out to him. He sent me this on Twitter. This is from the 80s, and this one has a little bit of everything. This one is clearly, you'll see a movie that's probably heavily influenced this commercial.
Life is a movie.
And I think we got to watch it.
Okay. Rodney Dangerfield.
Oh, yeah. That's it.
We're here at the 18th hole of this light beer open.
John
And we've
Madden.
seen some real unusual shots today.
You said it.
Hey, Bob, I think you got a birdie.
I'll see. How am I supposed to hit it through this tree?
No problem, Bert.
How's Yuka going to get out of this one?
He's underwater hitting the shot.
That calls for another
They put weighted shoes on him?
Make it 2, 3, 4.
It's a good thing Lite's less filling.
John, the last player's approaching the tee.
And when it goes to 100, you sell. I won't be long, girls. Hold my calls, will you?
It hit the weather vane. It's in the drain. Here it comes out. It's going on the green. It's going in the hole.
Light beer from Miller. Everything you always wanted in a beer, and less.
This open ought to be closed.
What a commercial.
Dude, Dangerfield rolling up with just some prostitutes.
I get no respect.
Sell it 100.
I mean,
I gotta tell you, I get no respect.
Beer,
goat.
is there something that changed in recent years with beer commercials? Because they don't hit the same.
That was incredible.
they're not 4
What
minutes
a
long.
cast.
Well, like, they don't do anything fun anymore, though. It's all just like beers
Yeah.
being poured into glasses.
Could they afford that? Like, there's a lot of A-list talent in that. Yeah, John Madden,
The guy from Police Academy, big dude.
Rodney Dangerfield. Was Bob Euchre? Was that him underwater hitting that
It
shot?
looked like Bob Euchre.
Let's say
Damn, y'all are old. I don't know who these people are.
You don't know who Bob Euchre is?
I know the name. I don't think I could pick him out of a line of two people.
He had a funny role in Major League.
See, I got to watch Major
he's the
League.
play-by-play voice of the
Please.
Milwaukee Brewers.
I need Sally to go on a girls' trip so I can just absolutely post up when the boys go to bed and just watch old-ass sports movies that she'll never want to watch.
I haven't watched Major League in a minute. I need to run it back.
Why don't we do a stream room on it?
Oh, shit.
Ooh.
Are y'all going to be offended if since I haven't been to the movie theater in so long, y'all going to be offended if one day I just pick up my shit out of the office and just go down to Alamo Draft House down the streetway?
It'd be weird for you to do during business hours.
Just let me do it. What? I can talk about the movie I watched. It'll be like a little personal mini stream room.
Can we do Gladiator like we did Top Gun?
No, I'm going with my wife.
I watched that the other day because Chelsea hadn't seen it. I was like, what's
The
your
original
problem?
Gladiator?
Yeah.
So
I made
she
her watch
so what you're saying is that you're dating someone who, when she walks by like a field of wheat, doesn't drag her hands on top of it like
That's
she's
what I'm
Gladiator?
telling you. Yeah.
That's insane.
I know.
I was hammered one night coming back from the bars, and I saw this like office building, and I was like, "Ooh, I can probably cut through this office building and like get somewhere." And in the back, they just had all of that kind of stuff, like wheat-looking stuff planted, and I felt like I was in Gladiator. I was just drunk, like walking.
What's the song?
Hold on, Dylan's seen it recently. Do it.
I don't remember.
You know what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
You
don't
do it
remember the
now.
song.
We have not lost our fastball.
No.
Did you ever see that meme? it was just a really like snow covered like street and park, and it just said the masculine urge to slowly bleed out.
Yeah.
Walking like
So,
leave it.
so good.
And it's like, you know what? I kind of get it. Something about slowly bleeding out in the snow.
I am slowly bleeding.
And I can't find the air. You know the song? I don't know the band.
Are we
think
talking
so.
Revenant right now? Is that what you were talking about?
No, I mean, maybe. I don't know. I went like a different direction with it.
It's interesting because I like looked at the comments of like those posts and everyone was like, "But what movie is this from?" Like, it's just like everyone knows the scene, but not what from. I think it's just a trope. but
Yeah, I feel like
couldn't pick out
there
one
was like
thing.
samurai movies where dudes would die in the snow and just be bleeding out.
Like, it's definitely like a mob movie that people would
Kill
do.
Bill?
You're hunched over and you're like holding your rib.
Is that what I'm thinking of?
Oshi Ren dies in the snow
Okay.
with her half her head
Dude,
chopped
it's
off.
it's the most un-Dylan thing about you is your love for Kill Bill.
Really?
Yeah.
I'm a Tarantino guy.
Is
though.
it all the babes?
Is it the feet?
It's not the feet. It's
Uma Thurman.
It's a really, really good two movies. They're both really good.
What's up with Uma Thurman?
Is it because you also had a car that said Pussy Wagon on it?
Yeah, that is exactly why.
Did Uma Thurman fall off after that? Like, where's she been?
Something
I
happened.
think she's just living off that Tarantino money.
Her daughter's doing Stranger Things.
Really?
Yeah.
They released the new. Did you
Maya
see?
Hawke.
You guys see they released the new list of episodes for Stranger Things?
Ooh, no, I didn't.
Yeah, they did a drop.
I'm out on
Like-
Stranger Things.
The names or the runtimes?
The names.
Season 4, I thought was really
Like the
good.
second episode is called "The Vanishing of Redacted." Who do you think vanishes, Randy?
Ooh, probably Will. He's always fucking vanishing.
I can't wait to finish this season, and then they're gonna be like, "Oh no, it's not the last season. There's another one."
Oh, they're going to do a spin-off of it for sure. I mean, they can't. That's just Hollywood now.
I might have to do a rewatch.
I
don't.
really,
I don't remember how it ended.
season 4 was really good.
I would do a rewatch if the last episode of the last season wasn't like 2 hours long.
It was long.
It was
wasn't
so
It
long.
was.
I was
a
watching
movie.
it within the same room as my mom, and she was like, "What's this show about?" And I was like, "Oh, it's kind of like a Halloween feeling show where like just these weird things are happening in this city." And then like we turned on the finale, and my mom looked at it. And she's like, "This is a straight up horror film. There's nothing. There's
Yeah.
nothing small town about
Oh
this."
yeah, didn't they go to the under? They went to hell basically.
They went upside down.
There's a band you might like, Will, that recently did a Halloween performance, all dressed as Stranger Things. Are you familiar with Goose?
I am. Did they do
You
that?
should check them out. I think you might be into them. What do you think, Dylan?
Yeah, man. Goose is fine.
I might be offloading my Goose tickets for New Year's Eve. If anyone's in the market.
Where is it?
Moody Center.
It's at Eugene's house.
I think I might try to skip town that weekend instead.
You can skip town.
I don't want to miss the Goose concert, but you know,
You're a concert head, man.
no, I think I might scale back. I want to hang out with my absolute boys, my sons, and do something. I might ditch out.
Got big birthday plans or something?
Me? Fuck no, dude.
If we don't do Kelly's Irish in the next, I don't know, 10 days, I'm going to be looking for new absolutes.
Yeah, I
Just
get
so
it.
y'all know.
I get it.
You hear me, David?
Let's just go to Bennigan's.
Well, had you helped set up a certain fire pit yesterday, you would have gotten to have a creamer with the boys.
Absolute creamers with the boys.
I had a Samuel Smith's Nut Brown Ale last night. Just one.
I had a cold beer, Hans.
Yeah, Hans?
I had a Native Texan last night.
I had
dude.
2 fingers of whiskey.
All right, then, Hans.
Oh.
It was all we had. Because
we drank all your Guinness.
they drank all the Guinness
Yeah.
while building a fire pit in my backyard.
That sounds tight.
I don't
Fine.
think I'm going to buy any more. Dave, actually, I might need you to go to the liquor store with me and help me buy a new bottle of bourbon.
What? Give me the lob mics. Let's do some content.
It takes me about a full year to finish a bottle of nice bourbon, and I just finished it last night. I said to myself, well, Thanksgiving's coming up. I can justify getting something before Thanksgiving. But I get lost when I go in there. I don't know what's good. I don't know what's rare. I don't know what's cool.
I'll find you a good house bourbon that's not crazy hard to find. Just one that, like Randy liked that.
Randy really liked
so
that.
dumb.
Ugh.
Let's go to the liquor store, huh?
Shut up.
I'll go, dude.
What?
I'll go right now.
You want to go?
We're
Let's
doing an
go.
episode.
Randy.
You can't go right now.
No, we can go. You can
Yeah.
finish the show, Randy.
Yeah.
People would like that.
I do want to do a video that's just me with the lav mic on and Randy standing outside the liquor store, and it's me walking up to every counter asking for Miller Lite Vortex bottles.
We were
and
supposed
then
to-
throwing a fit when they don't have it.
We were supposed to do it at Bourbon Beyond.
I was going to do that at Bourbon and Beyond before I got overtaken by what was probably COVID at the time.
Way to
I
go, Dylan.
COVID tested. Nothing doing though.
Is it a lav mic?
I don't know.
I've been saying lob.
Lav, L-A-V. Lavalier.
Lavalier.
Believe what it stands for.
Isn't that some frat shit you guys used to do?
This sounds like a frat term, doesn't it?
Wasn't it?
Yeah.
Like, didn't you like pin someone?
Yeah, if you lavaliered a girl, it meant you gave her your letters. Meaning
And that meant
said
you were
that
intending to get married?
that you said that you saw her equally as you would see a brother of your fraternity. That
Wow.
she's
Well,
now
I'm glad
part
we
of
didn't do that.
fraternity.
Wow,
shit.
that's really noble stuff. That
I'm-
you look at your girlfriend as being equal to your brothers for
Your
life.
absolutes.
Brothers for life.
Well, the thing is, too, if you lavaliered someone, it was pretty much then the whole house got to haze you, and yeah, it would get out of control.
Why would you ever do that?
Yeah, a lot of people didn't.
Boy, I can't imagine the beating you would get for even suggesting you want to lavalier somebody.
My house, it put them on heavy probo 6 years before I joined, because yeah, I won't get into details. I'll tell you off mic.
Somebody got their ass kicked.
They might have been. It was worse than that.
Somebody's trying to be like a nice guy. Everybody's like, what? You did what with the letters?
They didn't like murder them or anything, but
That's cool.
They tied him naked to the house anchor of the girl he was lavaliering.
Shout out to DG though.
Okay.
Yep. What? DG?
Man, that's tough. That night didn't end like he thought it was gonna.
No. That was before my time.
Did they put a knife to his neck called Mr. Winky? That's what happened to me when they tied me up.
God, I was looking around. I didn't know. The knife had a name.
I'm sorry that happened to you.
They called it Mr. Winky.
Oh,
Yeah. I'm actually seeing the originator of Mr. Winky on Monday, so I'm going to unpackage that with him. Let him know that it's been I don't know, 23 years of trauma unpacked.
you haven't forgotten.
Yeah, you don't want your absolute boys putting a knife to your neck.
Yeah, that is a real turn in that story I didn't
Yeah.
expect.
Yeah.
I don't know if I could come back from that.
I kind of respected it at the time. I was like, I like that they're not giving up. I could have just said who I had a crush on.
Yeah, why didn't you just give up the deets? man?
Because, dude, that's how you know I'm not a narc.
you had a knife to your neck and you wouldn't say who you had a crush on.
Yep.
Was that young lady dating somebody,
Probably.
and that's why you didn't want to divulge?
I don't know. I just thought I was going to. I was just super worried about getting made fun of in high school. I just never wanted to get made fun of for anything. Never wanted to be the center of attention.
That's some typical high school shit. I get
Yeah,
it.
dude.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah, you need to have Dylan walking by with his letter, stuffing you into a locker.
With his fit ass bod. Whoa, speaking of fit bod, crazy how that just came up. You know, Dylan's got a core that simply won't quit. He's got arms worth flexing. And guess what? Fit bod is the perfect companion to keep your exercises fresh and yourself accountable. And we've learned this through Dylan's gains. With your personal goals in focus, Fitbod customizes every workout and adapts as you improve to avoid plateaus in your journey. The app is insane. It creates a personalized workout routine based on your goals, fitness level, and available equipment. It adapts as you grow. So each workout is challenging enough to push you to make progress. And you can even avoid burnout and keep up your momentum because it tracks your muscle recovery. Your muscles are just out here just clamoring for some recovery. Please help me. Please. Please give up. Please do one leg day, Dylan, please.
Come on, man. I do.
You don't actually put like a ton of stuff, like work into your leg day, though. I feel like you just do it just to check the box.
I do legs twice a week.
All right. If you did Fitbod, it'd probably have you be doing more based on what you're doing everywhere else.
That's okay. You know what? That might be fair, but it's not in the copy, my leg situation. So let's just
No,
move
No,
on.
it's
It is.
literally right here. I'm staring at it right now. Here's the thing about it, though. It's fine-tuned by experienced certified personal trainers to bring the best practices of exercise science straight to you. You can learn new movements the right way with over 1,000 demonstration videos. I think most of y'all doing stuff wrong. You think you're doing it right because you're just looking at yourself in the mirror, looking at your glamour muscles. but you're probably straining your back more than you think, Playboy.
Put on a video, Hoss. I got 1,000 of them.
Lock in. Stay focused. Join Fitbod today to get your personalized workout plan. Get 25% off your subscription or try the app free for 7 days at fitbod.me/steam. That's fitbod.me/steam. You guys want to take a little trip? You guys want to fly across the big ocean over there?
It's the Atlantic.
I know. I remember that because I don't know why. I remember PA. Pacific Atlantic.
I just remember Atlanta's right over there. So, of course, the Atlantic is going to be the one that's...
That's how you remember it?
Yo, that's kind of
Well,
fast.
I just remember, but that when I was younger.
That's
and
kind
I
of
was,
facts, though.
When I used to draw maps for a hobby.
It's not a bad way of remembering.
When I was a cartographer.
Was the squad always drawing maps back in the day?
I loved a good map.
I can't draw for shit, man. I try not to.
But you
ever
wouldn't
draw.
like just do a map every once in a while, like a treasure map or anything?
No. I was just doing the Stussy S. That was it.
Okay.
That's not a map at all.
Brett likes doing
Right.
golf. He does golf courses these days.
I bet if you needed to, you could draw a map to Uranus.
It's a straight line.
I love coffee.
We gotta cut you back on the coffee. I
Nope.
think. You're a little too goofy today.
that
I'm
you-
on my will-ish.
You got a catchphrase now?
Don't worry about me. Turn his mic off. I'm tired of this kid.
No, they're reviewing in the booth right now. Now he's allowed to stay on the ice.
Yes. We're gunning for you.
So, Schneider Electric. Seems to be what do you guys know what ransomware is? That's one of those words that I see on my computer where I'm just like, whatever, I'll just vibe and let my computer take care of this. Seems
I
to
do.
be some type of cybersecurity
Ransomware?
thing.
It's the they hack your stuff and they're like, hey, we're gonna release your camera roll and all those pictures of your dinghy you took if you don't send us $100. It's usually more than that.
Well,
A lot more.
Schneider Electric confirmed that it's investigating a breach as a ransomware group, Hellcat, claims to have stolen more than 40 gigabytes of compressed data. And the people who hacked them have now demanded that the French multinational energy management company pay $125,000 in either baguettes or cryptocurrency.
Cummies.
You give us all the baguettes.
I'm highly leveraged in Dogecoin.
Yeah. These hands are diamonds.
Seems like $125,000 in baguettes would be hard to come by.
Oh, yeah. I mean, of course that'd be hard because for how long it would take to eat those, they'd
Right.
all get really
They're
stale.
gonna get stale as shit.
Have you ever had a baguette that didn't make the roof of your mouth just feel raw as fuck after?
I stay away from baguettes. Too hard for me.
I'll say the place across the street for serving sandwiches on baguettes, they actually do have some good crunch on them that doesn't ruin your mouth.
I just have baguette diamonds on my teeth.
Is that a thing?
It is now.
Baguettes?
Yeah, it's a diamond shape, right?
Sure.
I just don't get why the French, like, they really rep baguettes. And like as far as bread goes, it's not
Yeah.
tier 1A.
They thought they cooked, but it's like,
They baked. Okay, you can turn my mic back down. I'm
Yeah,
sorry.
we gotta
That's
really start
self-imposed there.
investigating what's going on here.
we're going to get to the bottom of this, folks. Dylan drew a map.
What are the logistics of baking 125,000 baguettes? Do they use the giant oven from Subway that cooks the 12-foot long sub?
I
fuck
still
that
want to
oven.
know how they bake that giant
I'd tell you,
Part-
but I
that
did sign an agreement.
party
Part of
sub.
my severance package.
How do they do it, Dave?
I signed when I was left off the schedule. Part of my severance package, which was quite good.
I doubt it was.
No, I had 10% off Subway for the next 2 months
That's pretty good.
in exchange for I just signed some paperwork.
That included the secret to baking the 12
Yes, non-disclosure,
12-foot long sub.
party sub, as
Party
it's known
sub.
colloquially.
Those are sick. But I don't know how they do it.
If you walk into a house party and you see one of those, you know it's about to turn into a straight up freak fest.
They just run it back and forth through the conveyor oven thing, right? Like
Guess
10,
you'll have
like
to
10
just
times.
imagine.
Hold on. I currently have a video up from Food Network about how they cook this. Mark Summers
Is it just a
of
big
Nickelodeon
oven?
fame is currently the one hosting this video.
Good for him.
Yeah, I guess. They're not really showing. Okay. Oh, they do it in smaller things.
What?
So like they have like
No.
smaller pieces of bread and they
put 'em
seem to
together.
link them together.
Yeah.
Oh, that's bullshit. That's cheating.
I think that's how they did it, Jimmy.
Yeah, they
John's.
make them in about trays that are about yay big, a little less than 2 feet, probably 18 inches. And then they cut them solidly. So they're like, so there's no anything and they just smush them together.
They just piece them together.
Or
It's like a classic smush situation.
if you're Ryan, if you're the Duncanville subway in 1999, 2000, and whoever was working the night shift forgot to bake the bread, and you get a call from Anita, one of the two managers, and she just says, "We have no bread."
What'd y'all do that day?
I was not working that day, so it was not on me.
We have no bread.
So they had to open late, lost a lot of money. Damn. Yeah. Not
They-
my fault. Fuck it.
Has a statute of limitations passed that you can tell the subway story from New York City?
Oh yeah.
Oh, fuck. Which one?
May involve your traveling partner.
Oh, yes. We were looking for a specific entrance to, we're going to get on the 6.
Oh yeah, baby.
That's my favorite. I love the 6.
Your favorite J-Lo album or your
Spent a lot of-
favorite?
Both.
Time on the 6.
Unless it comes out that she was a part of the freak off.
She was a part of the freak offs,
It
David.
seems likely that she knew something.
Like she was married to the man.
Married. And she put it into her phone and it led us to a Subway.
And you actually went there.
That
As
was
in,
our
like-
favorite meal in NYC.
As a subway store, not the actual subway train.
Right.
Gotcha.
And we walked up, we're like, fuck.
Oh.
Yeah, she said and then she's like, don't say anything. And I was like, well, I'm gonna say it. I've got to.
Yeah.
I'm like, if we saw Will and Sally first, I was like, all right, well, they're gonna need to know this. And then
Yeah.
everybody else, and then now the entire audience.
Sweet Alyssa.
This you could
Sweet Alyssa.
my fault.
Is it?
No, maybe. I'm
Yeah.
I'm trying to mitigate damages.
Did you at least leave with a sugar cookie or something?
No, we didn't. You know what? You'll be shocked to learn we didn't go into Subway.
You didn't rip a 6-inch?
No, we were gonna wait and go eat a hamburger. 3 hours later, God, that burger was fucking good.
The subway nearest my pediatrician is sharing a building with one of those dispensaries.
Oh.
And they will use the sign to promote both at once. Like you can tell that they're collaborating within that building and being like, all right, what should we put on the sign today? Let's make this a tag team effort.
Okay.
Kind of smart.
Yeah.
The last time my only issue is that I actually ride for Subway, but the last time I had Subway, it was literally the worst sandwich I've ever had in my entire life.
That's tough.
Literally.
It was an airport Subway, which is
that's
not a good move.
You don't go to airport subways, buddy.
Well, it gets even worse, Dylan. I also got this sandwich at about 9 a.m. And so if there were any concerns about them not having bread, they definitely had bread, and it was definitely left over from the day before.
Yep. That sounds about right. That sounds like what they would do.
I asked for onions on it, and there were more onions on it by weight than I think meat. It was the most oniony looking sandwich I've ever
That's
seen in
too
my
many
entire life.
onions. You don't want that ratio.
I was-
Hey, did you go to the Philly airport on your way to New York?
No, I flew direct.
I want to give a shout out to the Philly airport because we walked whatever our terminal was. There's straight up hibachi situation that was fucking dope.
What?
It smelled fantastic.
Y'all didn't do it in airport hibachi sitch?
We had to catch a flight.
No,
to New York.
y'all should have skipped your flight and just rented a car.
I'm gonna look it up because
How do you not do in airport
Dude,
hibachi?
it
The,
was so
the
good.
smells
Smelled
walking
phenomenal.
through that airport were like it wasn't just the hibachi. It was a good smelling airport.
Randy,
food
could I do
wise.
hibachi in the area that we set up the fire pit in? Is that too small?
I think it's too small, but like the kind of where your rocks are between your back deck and the garage, I think you could. It was,
Yeah,
I
but
mean,
you don't want to do that in a driveway.
Yeah, you need a big area. It depends on how many people you
Okay.
put, but
hibachi engineer over here.
I've
Honestly,
been
like
to
the
two.
only thing I actually want to do for my birthday this year might be some backyard hibachi.
It's so much fun.
It looks fun.
You could probably even do it. You could probably do it in your front yard. You don't have to do it in your
That's
backyard.
cocky though.
It is cocky, but you front yard there you got there is probably better.
You know,
Yeah.
all those neighbors who don't ever take up your offer to come by and grab a beer for the parties. Let them see us out there fucking doing hibachi.
These guys are doing keg stands and
Randy-
doing hibachi.
Randy saw me yesterday trying to be a good neighbor. I dragged my new neighbor across our driveway and said, "Look at this new fire pit. Please come over sometime."
He was being good.
You guys talk all this mess about hibachi and how you love it so much. This guy's the only one who actually does it.
I've never even been to hibachi.
I've done
I
it.
haven't
It's
either.
one of those bucket list items that I've yet to check
But
off.
I don't have a desire to.
It went go to the Masters, have a kid, and then backyard hibachi.
Believe it or not, of the 3 things you just listed, hibachi is the easiest to accomplish.
I know, it's
Actually, yeah.
crazy.
You never been to Benihana?
No, dude.
Oh my
But here's the issue: like, if you do hibachi in Austin, you have to drive a pretty good distance. There's not one in Central Austin. You got to go north.
That's true. That's facts. I've done hibachi 4 times in the past 2 years.
And I have. Let me see.
This guy's a pro.
Something up with your phone?
Oh no, he's got the Dylan virus
Oh,
on
yeah.
his phone.
You want me to break them all down? This guy too.
Here, I'm
One was at
checking.
Jared's bachelor party, which he didn't invite you on, so I guess you should be mad at him for that.
Wow.
One was at Sauce's birthday. He
You went
didn't
by
invite
yourself
you,
the other
so-
day, didn't you?
Hibachi?
Nothing wrong with that.
No.
Done
Didn't
that
someone
many times.
I thought someone did hibachi by themselves recently.
It was me when I
think
lived
so.
in Lubbock.
Oh,
There was a
Shout
guy
out
that went.
Hayashi.
There was a guy that went viral for doing hibachi in public.
oh, that's
Or
what we talked
in public,
about.
alone.
That's what it was.
Yeah, and people were. I mean, whether or not it was, he did it for lunch.
Swag.
Like
Nothing
usually,
wrong with
I
that.
just go pick up a sandwich or a wrap or a Chipotle bowl.
This
The
guy
idea
went
of
off.
the idea of going to a solo hibachi. That guy's got a good salary, I'd say.
The lunch specials are surprisingly attractive.
Yeah, it's not that expensive. It's like 20, 25 bucks.
We'll see what it looks like now.
That makes me more scared to try the shrimp that they flick into your mouth.
There's less flicking at lunch.
Yeah, that's true.
You're not getting. It's a little bit of a more subdued.
Wait, so you're not getting a squirt bottle of sake?
You could get the squirt, but just know that you may have to request it, or slide a $5 bill over to your hibachi
You
chef.
tossed me a shrimp there, Hoss.
Come on home. Want to hit me with that sauce, home?
I do love cooking with like the metal spatula.
The sound.
Oh, it's gangster.
Do you guys do sleep sounds at night?
Yeah.
You do like the rain?
I do
Dave just
rain.
does the.
I do the hibachi.
My dad does New York traffic. True story. He says it helps him go to sleep. Like
What
the
are his
honking
dreams
and
like?
everything. Isn't that funny?
Does he
pretty
dream?
funny.
Does he dream like it's the penguin?
I don't know. He just like he just tells Alexa to play New York traffic sounds and he goes to sleep to it every night.
We don't do them anymore. I feel like I got too distracted.
I do rain pretty much every night.
Rain's good. I used to try to do lake sounds, but it wasn't authentic enough. Like it didn't feel like an actual lake.
What does a lake sound like?
Just like the waves coming in and out.
Like
Just
Lake
very
Como.
like a gentler version of the ocean.
Well, Lake Como doesn't have beaches,
But I'm saying,
so it's not like a waves going in and out situation.
if you want,
It's pretty
if you-
embarrassing for
if
you.
Could you please go to Lake Como one time, please?
I'm saying if you want music and ambiance from Lake Como, I could point you in the right direction to a video.
This guy's got
True.
Sunday Scaries,
Oh,
man.
True.
So-
Randy, I have to say, I've been putting that
Yeah.
video on for my own personal use a lot.
Really?
Yes.
it's a good video.
Yeah.
Is
Check
it
it
catching steam on the
Nah.
on the tubes yet?
No, it's the highest performing video in Sunday Scaries history, which is not like, I don't think that's a great thing. What?
Why are you just dismantling the box
Because
What a
on the
time.
show?
It's such a Micah thing to be doing right now.
I don't know why I decided to do that.
Kleenex box.
I think it's
He's
because
breaking down
I
boxes
thought you had a
right now.
surprise in there.
no, I think it's because I knew that if I didn't break it down, that I would look over to that to get a Kleenex within the next like 30 minutes, and there wouldn't be one there. But now that I look over and it's completely broken down, it's very clear that there is no Kleenex in said box.
Okay, the way you put emphasis on clear, I thought we were hopping right into an ad read.
No, I would love a clear ad read update.
They were a former sponsor.
I have it still, because like I did it through my Amex and they'll like refund you for it, part of it. I never use it. It takes longer than it does. At this point in Austin, at least, it takes longer to stand in the clear line than the TSA pre-check line because they've redone pre-check and there's more agents for that.
It feels like there's only like 3 clear machines,
Yeah,
and one of them's usually not working.
yeah.
And you're just kind of like, and the agents there are kind of like very It doesn't seem seamless.
But it's saved my ass a couple times too. That's the thing. Like, I don't want to get rid of it because I have had to use it sometimes when the TSA pre-check line's super long, and I'm like, wait, I can just roll up. Okay, I'm doing that. I almost missed a flight in Vegas because of it, and then I hit that clear line.
We've all been there, dude.
Dude.
My bachelor party when they couldn't find me, but I was on the roof.
Dude. Why was he? How do you sleep for that long on a roof?
I don't know. I hated that guy.
Like, how fucked up did he get? Like, at some point, you got to wake up and be like, oh, I'm on a roof. I should probably get down from here.
Yeah.
Like, he was just up there the entire time?
You talking about The Hangover?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He was locked.
He was locked outside on the roof. Remember, they saw the mattress or something when they first woke up. So he was trying to single people.
Yeah, duh.
Yeah, come on. Don't try and put plot holes in The Hangover.
I liked The Hangover.
Everyone liked The Hangover.
Fine. Not rewatchable, but fine.
It was one of the best. It was one of the best funny movies that I saw in theaters after seeing Wedding Crashers.
Oh.
I was like, okay, this is competitive.
So the song of The Hangover, T.I., right? One of the big songs, like one of the big montage scenes or whatever it was, T.I. Did you see the video of T.I. trying to get into Revelry, the bar on the east side?
No.
I think it was on the east side.
He didn't play a song of his from his phone, did he?
In Austin?
Yeah. He didn't have his ID and bouncer wouldn't let him in. So he just proceeds to go live and just absolutely roast the bouncer for like 5 minutes.
Because he didn't recognize him or something?
I don't know if he didn't. He just would not let him in because he didn't have an ID. So the guy was doing his job.
That's lame.
And he just wrote, he was just flaming this guy. And I was looking at the comments, and most people, the top comments were like, yeah, this guy's just doing his job.
That's ridiculous.
And then everybody was like, nobody cares about T.I. in Texas. And I was just like, wow. How the mighty have fallen.
We only care about TI calculators down here, brother.
Texas
That's
Instruments,
right.
baby.
That's right.
TI 84. What you know about that?
Those produced
I know
in
all
China
about that.
yet? They got to be produced in China, right? I don't know if I want a calculator done in Texas. I think I'd trust Chinese ones more.
The introduction of the cosine button, I was like, all right, this math's not going to be for me moving forward.
I straight up, like I said earlier, when my teacher said that, I was like, this is insane. I'm not even in the highest math class that I could be in. Like, I'm a level down from what most of my friends are in. Like, the second a graphing calculator came into the equation, no pun intended, I was just like, no. Like, there's nothing I want to do in life that requires a graphing calculator. I don't know the difference between sine and cosine.
Nah.
Why would I?
No reason.
I was stupid, man.
I don't even know X and Y axes at this point. I'm just fucking dumb.
Well,
I signed up for all like pre-AP classes, but it wasn't what I thought it was going to be. There was no pre involved.
Yeah. Is there any P involved? Prize picks, baby. Let's go.
Prize picks.
Woo. Here's the thing. Y'all know about prize picks. You can now win up to 100 times your money on prize picks with as little as 4 correct picks. Yes, I said 4. Prize picks is the best way to get action on sports in over 30 states, including Cali, Florida, Georgia, and the great state of Texas. Prize picks is the only real money daily fantasy platform with injury insurance policy so that your lineups stay in play even if one of your players gets injured. If your player leaves in the first half and doesn't come back, Prize Picks keeps your lineup live. It's the best place to get real money on sports action. Join the over 10 million users. Sign up today. Prize Picks invented the flex play, which means you can still cash out if your lineup isn't perfect. You can double your money even if one of your picks doesn't hit. If you sign up today, you can get $50 instantly when you play $5. 10x is a pretty good return on that investment, my friends. You don't even need to win to receive the $50 bonus. It's guaranteed. Much like Sheed in the 2000s.
Wow.
Dang.
You just ad-lib that.
Prize Picks also offers weekly promotions that can lead to big payouts like Taco Tuesday. You know, Matt's ain't open on Tuesday. Matt El Rancho's.
Prize Picks
is, baby. Each Tuesday, Prize Picks discounts select player projections up to 25% to offer even more value for your lineups. Again, sign up today. Get $50 instantly. You pay $5. Mash that app button. Go do it. Make it happen. Speaking of sports, guys want to talk more sports? You guys seen this Fireball collab? Fireball gets a bad name, but I love it.
I love
I
Fireball.
freaking love it.
It's goated on the golf course.
It warms the tom-tom, you know?
It's an all-time leisure sports shot.
It's an
that
all-time
situation.
bring shots up on the mountain when you're skiing situation. It's goated up there.
Fireball on the mountain, right?
Tell me I'm wrong.
There you go, dude.
Will, tell me I'm wrong.
No, you're not. I'm not going to.
Okay,
I'm
thank
simply
you.
not going to. If you can
Thank
get
you.
some, if you can get some fast bluegrass in the ears and a little nipper of Fireball on the chairlift, you're gonna be cooking down that mountain,
The
brother.
pre-trick-or-treating little get-together I went to, they had Fireball Jello shots, but I was a little green on the gills, so I didn't partake.
Oh, yeah.
Missed Oppo.
He was green on the gills.
Cinnamon Jello. Interesting.
Yeah.
It's a juxtaposition.
Think about it, Randy.
I am.
Well, Fireball's trying to do something. I don't know if this is gonna work out, but this says, oh, sick. I was hoping a pop-up would come up. Yeah, Fireball Whiskey wants to turn those tears into something that at least tastes good with its new Cryer Ball. Fireball Whiskey is looking to make a first-of-its-kind whiskey crafted with real human tears.
Why are we doing this?
Why aren't we doing it? You wouldn't like to drink some Oklahoma tears while you're sipping back on your Fireball? While that Fireball Whiskey whispers in your ear?
Is this not like a liberal tears play?
No, it's infused.
Honestly,
with,
it could be.
It says here infused with the tears of losing rivals. So I think it's supposed to be a whole.
So imagine, Dylan, there's a Oklahoma breakdown.
Stony LaRue. That's good.
That
That was a good song.
It is kind of a good song,
Yeah.
isn't it?
It says the brand has trained official Fireball tear collectors who will be carefully outfitted in red hot gear that has a large Fireball tear collector featured. I just don't see how this works.
It's okay. So it's all a gimmick thing that they'll have like people dressed in Fireball at like these games, and they'll be like pretending like they're getting people's tears.
Oh,
So I don't think it's actually gonna be real tears in them.
I don't see how it could be.
No, this is a publicity stunt.
There's the Fireball demon. That's a pretty scary, like biblical looking demon.
Yeah.
Like it's not like a fun like, yeah, a little demon. It's like a night terror. I took too much Benadryl, and that shit's gonna ruin my life.
And,
demon.
and there's one outside of my apartment right now.
You got a poltergeist?
My next door neighbor has a Fireball statue that they put out with all their Halloween decorations.
rad.
I haven't taken it down yet, but it's been like sitting there for the past month, and just a Fireball statue right in front of our apartment.
If you saw someone tattooed with just the Fireball demon, you'd be like, wow, that dude's hardcore.
I wouldn't.
You wouldn't associate it with Fireball, though.
What would you think?
Yeah, you would. That's a pretty recognizable.
Really?
I think so.
This is like the first time I've actually looked at it.
It's dope that
Usually
demon's
I'm
on the
seeing
football
double
field.
by the time the
Oh,
Fireball
shit.
comes out, brother.
Dude.
Let's do Fireball soon.
I'm
Triple
fine with that,
kissing?
dude. I don't think I've ever turned down a Fireball shot. Like, I think it straight up tastes good. It
Yeah.
makes me feel even better.
Yeah.
Like, I think it's great.
What is the Will? You're gonna know the answer to this, maybe. Which real world road rules or whatever had the scene, and it was one of they were all out at the bars, and it was like one of the first nights, and the toast was, here's to being single, drinking double, and sleeping triple.
Sleeping triple.
Okay.
I want to say it was San Diego.
What is sleeping triple?
Brad
Three
wouldn't,
people, a
Brad
threesome,
wouldn't spit that
fucking?
out. So if we're going San Diego, it wouldn't be Brad. This definitely wasn't a tech John from Hawaii. Man, I don't know. Do you remember Joey? May he rest in peace.
Yeah.
They told him to put the wine bottle away, and he just laughed at him and said, "Oh, I'll put it away." And he chugged it.
Hell yeah.
Okay, it may have been seeing double, and sleeping triple. Which one was that?
You got it right. Did you Google Real World? This might just be one of those high school memories that like no one else like held on to.
So this has a salty taste to it.
This is the
apparently.
Mandela effect.
Ooh, why don't they do a tequila out of it? Why has no tequila company done like a Fireball version of tequila that's like with jalapeno in it?
Mezcal.
I don't know.
They
What
did
if,
it with
what if we had an
mezcal
investor
smoke.
who would love this idea?
Ooh, I'll put a little pitch together.
Well.
That's not a bad idea. I'm out on spicy drinks. I'll do this kind of drink because it doesn't linger too long. But I'm out on. I'm not putting jalapenos in my margaritas
I've
anymore.
been telling you that forever, and you finally want to listen to me.
No. I think we've been in agreement for longer than
Okay.
you're giving me
What are you
credit for.
saying?
Spiciness does not belong in a cocktail, man.
I could see myself doing it if it's like a really cold night and I'm at Metal Ranchos.
Jalapeno.
Sometimes you can be a bitch ass white boy.
Jalapeno margaritas are just not good.
Oh my
They're not.
They hit
good.
once in a while, but like I don't understand the people that can do it every time. I felt like an absolute dumbass. I was at a wedding party, like a pre-wedding party. It wasn't like the rehearsal dinner, but it was just like all the people that got into town for the wedding went to a bar and whatever. And I looked over at my friend. This was like before I realized people were spicing their drinks with jalapenos at all. And I looked over at my friend and I was like, yeah, like at this restaurant I go to in Austin, they actually put jalapenos in the drink to spice it up. And she looked at me and she goes, yeah, a lot of restaurants do that. I was like,
Shut up.
okay. Glad I traveled into town for your wedding. I'll go fuck myself in the bathroom.
You thought you were a Texas guy with your.
I was big old Texas
your
guy.
jalapenos. What?
We do it different down there in Texas, brother.
Didn't you guys say like someone was doing jalapenos in the rosé recently?
Yeah.
Oh,
correct.
yeah.
That was taken off.
That was at the Greenville meetup.
Interesting.
People do that.
It wasn't for me.
Is it a juxto play?
Why'd
Let's
you do that
see.
to yourself?
Break it down. Why don't you break it down? Show me your work.
Well, you have you have the crispiness, somewhat sweet flavor of the rosé. That juxtaposed to the spiciness of the jalapeno. It's a juxtaposition of the two flavors. You get it?
Yeah, I get it. You're. I'll give you a B.
Okay.
But you're right. It is a juxto play.
Thank you.
It's just tricking up rosé.
I haven't been to Matt's in a minute.
We know, dude. You're gonna get so drunk this
I'm
weekend.
gonna get fucking annihilated this
It's
weekend.
gonna drink crier ball.
As soon as I feel up for drinking, I'm gonna go to Matt's.
Yeah, same, dude. But I'll tell you what I told my wife. I ain't drinking anymore.
Oh, good.
Okay, that's
good for you, man.
All right.
Yeah, but I ain't drinking any less.
That's great news, brother.
Thank you for respecting my decision.
You love to hear that, dude.
Crier ball.
Man, I would love to drink some crier ball at a Florida Georgia game. Don't make me walk a line after though. I might fall over.
Okay.
I might just fall over and snort it.
Oh,
Don't do that, man.
come on, brother.
Hey, man, I don't like the taste. I just like the way it smells.
Okay. Cocaine play.
I love water.
Oh, kill
You must be finished with this coffee.
I am. Just drinking foam. It's not good.
Randy, you got any Kleenex over there, brother?
I do. I do, brother.
I
We'll get
seem
some
I seem to have
Kleenex.
tore down the box
Oh,
over here,
we
dude.
go. Show up.
Why did you throw it so hard?
Yeah, dude.
I don't know.
Throwing the ball like Jordan Love in the rain the other day, brother.
It's a topical reference. Yeah,
It's good.
It's good.
Yeah.
You got to lay off that a little bit in that rain.
It's slick, man.
Had all them Packers fans drinking crier ball.
Oh,
Right.
yeah. Oh, yeah.
So,
FTP is what I say.
dude, how many tears would it take to fill a bottle? It's a lot of tears.
Why don't you ask the libs from this morning?
That sounds like a
Okay.
country song.
How many tears to fill a bottle?
Well, I'll have Brett start the AI song.
Yeah, he needs to get back on that. He's been too focused on work lately.
Yeah, he's been working too hard.
Might be a little tears in the bottle. It's actually all tears. So, yeah, there will be tears.
I need them to come up with a way of not sanitizing, but we need to.
Boil them.
Yeah,
Mash them.
Stop.
stick them in a stew.
I drink your tears.
Stick them in a stew.
I drink them up.
Maybe I'll hit that extended version this weekend.
Oh, fuck yeah.
You know, load that extendo clip.
I don't have my DVD box sets anymore. I think those were sold at a garage sale by my parents.
What movie is that from?
Lord of the Rings, dude.
Oh, yeah.
Come on. You watched it more recently than me.
Dude, it's
Maybe.
not good, though.
It's good.
That's
It's good.
false.
But you liked it.
It was just You watch that, then you watch Harry Potter, and you realize how much Lord of the Rings sucks.
No.
That is
It's
such a
different.
bad
It's different
take. Bad
waves,
take.
brother. It's different waves.
They're not that different.
Mr. Potter.
Ron Weasley.
They appeal to the same crowd.
That was my
No.
that was
Yeah.
my
No.
Yeah.
No.
Are you kidding?
No. Different
You're
crowds.
high.
Different
Different
strokes.
You're
That's
high.
definitely different.
Yeah, I
crowds.
definitely am.
No,
but like, that's not why I'm saying this.
They're both fantasy. Yeah.
What's your fantasy?
I mean, there's a lot of overlap.
Well,
but
fantasy,
different
there's good
crowds.
versus evil, and it's fucking
Wow, that's exclusive to fantasy.
magic and shit.
I mean,
It's-
yeah, but Harry Potter's like present day, and you're going to a vibey ass castle. Like,
yeah, it's sick.
these hobbits aren't living with iPhones and shit. Could you bring if you were
Mr.
going if you were going to
Frodo.
Hogwarts today, would you be able to bring an iPhone? Can you imagine how many influencers would be spitting out of Hogwarts if you could have an iPhone there?
Oh,
Everybody
shit.
would be sipping on their shit.
That's right.
Did you ever end up sending this into the teledoc, Dylan? That picture you sent me? It said Hogwarts.
We're not doing the Hogwarts joke.
You fucking sent me a photo. You're like, hey, can you check this out?
No, he sent
Yes.
he sent the red ring first.
Yeah, I got warts on my hog, and I sent a picture to Dave to have him like look at it for me.
I don't know why you did. I'm not a doctor.
Podcast lawyer Dave, like, hey, check out my warts, man.
Yeah, it was weird. Kind of insulting. You thought I would know.
Well, I told y'all the story about when I thought I had a wart on my PP thing.
Oh yeah,
And it was just
funny.
lint that had fallen out of my belly button. I like screamed in the shower. I was like, "Oh my god!"
lint.
It was
Wait.
just a piece of lint.
Do Aziz is finding said lint.
What? Oh my god! I have a wart,
It was lint.
So
Oh,
I was
no.
like, are you okay in there?
dude. I was
Just a
losing
little
it.
lint.
Just a
It's
little
like the
lint.
most scared I've ever been looking down in the shower naked. I looked down and was just like, "Oh no!" And then
Then you just washed it away.
then I
with the
realized
water
it was just a little lint. Come on.
Might
from your
be
belly button.
a little lint on your wiener. Sorry. It's a
Nope.
song no one
Don't
knows.
apologize. Don't apologize.
Real ones know.
I think a lot of people know that song.
Okay, good. I'm glad.
Lint on the wiener. Oh,
Show's not over, folks.
That was the wrong drop, but we're gonna ride with it because it's been a minute since I've heard that Wilmon's theme song. This Weekend in Fun, presented by our friends over at Early Bird CBD. Have to say, no better time to take an early bird than on the weekend when you're having some fun. These things are formulated for fun and to make you feel good. We're very close with the guys over at Early Bird CBD. We love them, but the only thing we love more than them is their product.
I need to restock, man.
I do too. I need to re-up.
Gosh, I love this stuff.
I need to re-up.
Me too.
Give me that watermelon, John. Here's the thing. They got 2.5 milligrams of THC and around 12.5 milligrams of CBD in each gummy. These are formulated for fun and to make you feel good. I don't care if you're just, I don't know, maybe you're chilling out. You're like, hey, I'm going to go to a concert, but I got to work in the morning. Maybe I could just pop an early bird. I guarantee it'll make you feel good. Maybe you're sitting up in bed at night and you're like, man, I can't sleep. Guess what? Early bird might settle you in a little bit. Calm that mind, brother.
It is perfect. For a guy like me, I love taking them. Straight up. I love all the flavors.
Right now, we got some big news for you guys. For anyone at home who's already used our promo code, we got a new promo code, which means you can re-up yourself and get 20% off. Get 20% off your first purchase with promo code CB20 at earlybirdcbd.com. If you've purchased before, these codes are brand new, so go load that card up. You can get multiple bottles, my friend. But again, it's CB20 at earlybirdcbd.com. Dylan.
I just want to say real quick, I got my phone. I'm not, well, I am texting, but I'm texting 2 different group texts who are all Early Bird fans to let them know we got a new promo code.
Huge.
You can re-up.
Text the loots.
That's a
Text
real-
in the loot.
being a
Text all
real
the
one.
loots.
re-up time.
Okay.
All right.
Did a lot there, my friend. Dylan,
Yes.
I've got one simple question for you.
Okay, what's up?
What are you getting into this weekend?
Oh, thanks for asking. I have a couple things going on.
Really?
Got dinner Friday night with Chelsea's got some friends coming to town who I have not met yet. They're in town for the Texas-Florida game. I'm
Oh,
going
so
out
he's
to
going to be a
dinner.
comedian at this dinner.
Oh,
He's going to be a
guys,
comedian at this dinner.
Gotta be
Okay.
on my A game. I've been writing material for the past couple nights.
That's
Who
good.
are friends?
A couple that lives in Vegas.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
Couple of Chelsea's loots.
Nice.
Do they happen to own any Firehouse subs or anything?
What if he shows up to dinner?
You just had no clue.
Chelsea's like, meet my uncle.
That would be an all-time situation. I don't know where we're going yet.
You're going to Mad El Ranchos, dude.
It's got to be someone that doesn't take resis because it's too late for that.
Dude, the
So
Florida
maybe-
game is not moving the needle for fans like the Georgia game did. I know it's a different beast in
They've got a
terms
few
of
losses
skills.
down to their third string quarterback, I believe.
But like I don't feel the buzz in Austin, Texas like I
You're
did
right.
before that Georgia game.
It's 11 a.m.
Who's
kick.
next week?
I believe it is Arkansas.
Them all hogs?
Arkansas and then Kentucky.
Okay. Just saying, trap games.
So that's
Look out.
yeah. I'm not worried. That's Friday night. Saturday, I'm heading out to the ranch. Going to see my mom. Hadn't been out there in a minute.
Youngest bar on 6.
Going to go spend the day with fam out at the ranch, and probably watch the game out there. And then Sunday coming back, and Parks has a baseball game Sunday. The weather should be perfect, so hoping to find a patio somewhere or something like that.
Parks actually texted me this morning and said that there was some piss missiles in the forecast.
Did he?
Yeah.
That's great.
He said he was going to be Rooker of the Year.
He had his best practice on Monday that he's had. He's actually hitting the ball really well, so hopefully it translates to the game.
I had a talk with him. I told him to practice like you
You
play.
tell him to squish that bug?
Yeah. I mean, it's more like, dude, this baseball, it's easy. It's a mental game.
Yeah. So that's it. Should be a good weather weekend after we got rain in the forecast the next couple of days, but then it's supposed to be really, really nice. So I'm looking forward to it. Nice and cool and sunny. Dave, how about you?
What's up, man?
How about you, man?
I got really nothing crazy on the horizon. T-ball's done, so we're kind of trying to fill Saturday with some activities for the oldest, kind of fill that void. Otherwise, it's basically just him putting on a Spider-Man costume and running around the house like a madman. So turns out you got to like keep him busy, take him to do stuff, which I'm fine with doing that. Maybe we'll go hit. Meanwhile, Brewing has got a dope little playground sitch. Could also do.
That place is awesome.
It is great. It's a good spot.
Brett's
Creek?
a big critic of their beer.
I've never even had their beer. I get cold brew every time I go.
It's good.
My issue is that I get the same beer every time I go there because I like that beer.
They have good beer.
That robot one?
It's the IPA?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I can only have one. I do this thing and I go up and I do the robot. And then they look at me and they're like, what the fuck are you doing?
They're Oktoberfest. Not bad.
You should do a German robot.
No. Too many things in my life are skewing German lately. I need to distance myself a little bit.
Okay. Okay.
Having a son named Fritz on Hitler's birthday is not a good look for anybody.
Okay. It's better than the other name it could have been. Adolf.
Yes.
Mhm.
Yeah. Andrew Tate's friend recently had a kid named Adolf.
Oh, you got to just steer clear of that one. Even if it's you just got to. Even if it's a family name, it's like we're just not going to do Adolf anymore. Back to mine. So we'll be. Look, I'll be around. I'm trying to get Brett to kind of like go watch Ole Miss at a bar. So I'm gonna have like a little bottle and a funnel in case he like cries, and I'm gonna get his
good.
tears.
It's good.
No, I do want to go. I want to get out there and have some day beers, do some day boozing. Maybe I don't know. We'll see what he wants to do. He said he also might watch it at home. I'm basically trying to like invite myself to his plans. So we'll see if that happens. But otherwise, we'll be hanging out. We'll see. Might
It's a
get
good
some beers
situation
Friday.
when like your absolute has like a huge game for their team that you have no investment in, but you
Yeah.
can go out and just like leech the energy. It's
Yeah,
great.
100%.
It's an awesome situation to be in.
Yeah, it's hilarious if they lose, and if they win, it's like, yeah, I was with them the whole time. Fucking, this is my team too, y'all. No, we'll see. How about you, Will?
I don't really know. I'll be straight up honest with you. I ain't got shit this weekend. I would love to get some Tex-Mex. My wife is on call at the hospital on Sunday. So it's just me and my loots just chilling. Got to find an out of house activity to go do with them, kill some time, get them some new life experiences. Maybe I'll take them to a wildflower center near you.
Place is cool.
I might just go make Fritz run 40s. No better time to start training than now for his college career. I want to get one of those NIL deals for a Playboy.
He's about at the age.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. This week it's one of those weeks where like I haven't really done any pre-planning for anything. So we'll see. I could do some sushi.
Ooh.
Been a minute for that.
Yeah, I did some order in sushi recently, and it really did hit, but it just made me want to go out and sit at a table with 4 to 6 people and eat more.
That all you can eat sushi place that I've been to twice now. I'm going to keep recommending it until you guys go. It's awesome.
I don't know why, but when you captioned your video of the sushi coming and you said, "Here comes the sush," SOOSH, it made me want sushi so bad.
Dude, they have good
For
sushi.
some reason, the word sush is very pleasing to the mouth and the eyes.
Yeah, I think so too.
Bring me the sush. Bring me the sush.
And they have robots that bring it to you. So it's fun for the kids.
Oh, I'm out on that.
Here comes your
Why?
sushi.
Because it takes away jobs from hardworking Americans.
They still have servers. The
U.S.
The
Americans.
robot is optional.
Yeah, I'm sure they have servers. That's what the robots run off of.
By the way, props to us.
Do you have to tip out the robots?
What do you say?
That was nerdy as fuck.
Yeah, that was a nerdy
What
one.
do you say?
He said, "Of course they have servers. That's what the robots run off of."
That was that's some nerd humor.
Beep, bop,
Yeah.
boop.
People thought we couldn't do a whole episode without talking politics. So look at us. We did it.
All right, so it's time. Let's
of
do
the-
it.
So
Some of
let's
the data,
dig in.
Some of the demographic switches, if you look, specifically like in Texas, like along the border. I do want to say 2 restaurants were dropped on the Patreon yesterday.
Oh yeah, Dave. If you want to get a sandwich this weekend, you know who to call, my friend.
I also want to try the Mexican place.
Yep.
Just because I like the aesthetic of their
Here's the
menu.
thing:
I
that
really
Mexican
wanna
place
go.
is not a weekend play, from what I've been told. That's gonna have to be like a weeknight. Like, oh, let's step out and get some din.
What's it called again?
El Dorado.
City of
Oh,
Gold.
no, I wasn't gonna tell
Dylan.
everybody.
El Dorado Cafe in Austin, Texas.
Yeah, I got to try it.
It's
What-
got all
what
your
was the other
needs
one?
for the
Little Deli?
Tex-Mex.
Little deli.
It's just a little tiny deli.
Oh,
Just a little guy. I want to try that peanut butter and jelly over there.
That would be such a give up order. That's a Randy.
Stay tuned for
Yeah,
maybe
it's
our
the
third
Randy.
attempt of trying to get the pickle witch tomorrow.
I thought we were doing it today.
They said they won't have pickles until Thursday.
What if you bring them pickles?
Yeah, can we just bring them our own pickles?
You know that the Jimmy pickles are good. That you want to wait for their pickles.
They're not just good, Randy. They're potentially the goat pickles in the United States of America.
How?
I'm not one of those people that like, you know how much I like pickles. I'm not one of those people though who like wants designer pickles.
No.
Like when I'm at the store, I'm just looking for straight up Clausen's because that's the best jarred pickle you can have.
That is facts.
And so I'm a blue collar pickle guy through and through.
You know what? When I go to the Ren Fair next weekend, I will get a big pickle just for you, and I'll send you a picture.
Okay.
They're so good.
You know I can take down a whole pickle without even blinking.
Oh yeah.
I'm a single issue voter. My issue is pickles.
I get it.
Who's gonna bring these fucking pickles back?
I'm a Pringle issue voter. Have they done less seasoning? Where'd all the seasoning go?
You and Tucker?
Barbecue Pringles are some of the worst Pringles you can buy.
Yeah, barbecue's a bottom tier Pringle.
Pizza.
Straight up.
Pizza's good.
Pizza's good. Sour cream and onion is probably goated.
That's the one. That's the one.
I've always had a problem with them because once I pop, I can't stop.
That's facts.
Mm-hmm.
That's facts. Do you ever do the duck face with it?
Yeah.
Savage.
You ever get the Pringles can? You get the 2 sponges and the glove.
You know,
Was that a fucking Fifi joke?
you might
the
have just
fuck?
gotten ejected from the game.
Okay.
Rent,
He's out of here.
yeah, get him out of
You're
here.
out. No, no,
Hey, oh.
You're sitting the first half of next week. Yes.
Yeah. You might. Yeah, we're gonna have to talk to the powers that be and see if you're gonna have to serve a suspension for this.
Oh, that's completely understandable.
Yep. Okay. We'll see you guys later.
Bye.
Bye.